with that "Who Dat" chant bouncing off the walls behind us, we know that we're ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the New Orleans. Orleans Saints. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Louisville.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
That's good for the Saints. First down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Here's Shuck. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Shuck now to throw. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Look at the big man rumble. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 45 yards. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Abdul Carter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're
under pressure. They got him again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Abdul Carter. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
The Saints field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So distance not the issue there. He had plenty of leg to get it there. It's that darn upright getting in the way.
Always gets in the way of a good time, doesn't it? Because he hit it square, too. Sometimes you can bank one in if you get it on the end of the football. No such luck there for him.
That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's brought down. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And the Giants first down.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 15 carries, 67 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak. And that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
3rd and 4. They'll go again with Tracy. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down. A quick throw out wide, caught by Robinson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
5-yard gain brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Now it's Tracy. And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Gano the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. And they were in field goal range the last time out but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 21 carries, 86 yards.
In a perfect world, they'd run the ball the same way they did last week, but against the #1 rush defense in the league, they're going to have to find a different way to move the ball. Maybe they start throwing it early and come back to the run.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. From the 24 now, here's second down and 2. Here's Dart. Left side, he's got Robinson. 2 yards, good enough for first.
2 yards on the play. First down, 2 yards.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 26-yard line.
Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. To throw now, Dart. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. On 4th down, Jamie Gillen on to punt for the Giants. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Shuck. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Quick throw there is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. This one taken in by Olave. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 38-yard line.
Now Shuck. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. But, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. 53 yards rushing for him now to this point. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Throwing his Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On the give, it's Tracy. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Now Dart. Touchdown Giants! Malik Neighbors, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. Throwing, Shuck. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To throw now, Shuck. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Third down, Shuck from the gun. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated.
It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And the catch made by Johnson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Throwing, Dart. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Dart. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, this defense is getting after it now. They get the sack on 1st down, and now the pressure's there again, and that forces a throwaway.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
3rd and inches.
On the run is Tracy. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 15. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. He lets it go deep for Olave. That's caught inside the 20. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Shuck. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete.
Blake Grupe for the Saints field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get them back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance, so that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
And New York set to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage, because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A play fake, and now it's Dart. Has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. This one is Slayton over the middle. Nothing flashy there. The slant to the slot.
All the frustration for the defensive guys because it's a quick play. And you know it's going to be a bang-bang play in terms of the throw and the catch. And then he's able to absorb the contact and complete it.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Out of the gun, here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down of the process.
1st down, Giants.
Here's Tracy. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 83 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Play fake, and here's Dart. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Here's Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, 26 yards. And the Giants are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Gano the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, able to avoid him. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Shuck now to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is going to have the Saints 1st down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long. To the air once more. Shuck. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
At the 35-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Rattler. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. From the gun, Dart. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Back now here live in New Orleans. For the 4th quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Able to slither by. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Down onto the field comes New Orleans. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. Abdul Carter getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Rattler wants to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. This offense on 3rd down today, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Throwing is Rattler. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And got his man complete. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
That's good for us Saints. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Motion. Ready?
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. There again is Cooks, complete. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Rattler. He gets it to Cooks. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for us Saints.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up.
Here's Rattler.
At the Giants' 38.
This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. 1st down in the red zone.
That's good for another Saints.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Okay, right?
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Come on, set. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 10-yard line.
Now Rattler. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Ready. 60 red.
Throwing once more. Here's Rattler. Buying time. Now the ball comes loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Taysom Hill, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Saints 12. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. Well, to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. And the Giants have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth.
Saints 12.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20.
Yep.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. To the right side, he's got Vele.
First pass. Complete to Devon Vele.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants.